On this week's episode of Bayou TV.
Hi, my name is Tanner Kelm. I'm a cancer survivor. I'm from River Falls, Wisconsin, and this is my hunt of a lifetime trip with Stillwater fishing charters.
There it is.
There he is, Reel. Just reel. Just start reeling. Reel. Keep reeling. We got this, baby.
Do your side. Come on.
I think we have an amazing fishery here. I think people stop fishing for them. That's why you don't hear so much about them. But we're bringing that back.
Coming up on Bayou Wild, the fish of a lifetime.
Woo! A lot of charters, baby.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Global Outdoors. Find your next adventure and share your experiences with others by downloading the Global Outdoors mobile app or visiting globaloutdoors.com. Every day, we strive to preserve traditions that have spanned generations.
Around every turn of the bayou, Mother Nature reveals unique people, places, and experiences.
And the bounty of animals and fish. Well, in Louisiana, we just call that lagniappe. I'm Don Dubuque.
I'm Chris LeCoq.
I'm Captain Martha Spencer. Join us as we document the adventure,
Sportsmanship,
And heritage that make us Bayou Wild. We're on the beautiful Mississippi coast, and today's target, Tarpon. But with a special meaning, it's a hunt of a lifetime trip for Tanner Kelm.
Hi, my name is Tanner Kelm. I'm a cancer survivor. I'm from River Falls, Wisconsin, and this is my hunt of a lifetime trip with Stillwater fishing charters.
Hunt of a Lifetime is a nonprofit organization with a mission to grant hunting and fishing dreams to people under 21 and younger with life-threatening illnesses or disabilities. Through the effort and resources of hunters across the country, extraordinary adventures are possible for youth recipients of Hunt of a Lifetime. Just ask Jeff, Ian, Michael, Luke, or any of the young hunters who have enjoyed a forever memorable experience.
Heavenly Father, we're grateful for this day. Thank you for a clean kill, a great shot by Luke in retrieving this bull.
Today it's Tanner's turn for a Hunt of a Lifetime.
I really thought it'd be fun to come down and try to catch a tarpon in like Louisiana, Mississippi area. Seeing some videos online, like they fight really hard and they jump out of the water, so it looked like a lot of fun.
Become a supporter of the Louisiana Wildlife Agents Association today by visiting supportlwaa.org. Browse the selection of exclusive gear, including t-shirts in a variety of colors and styles, plus hats, koozies, and more. Gear up today and support the LWAA.
One of the reasons why Double D has been around for 50 years is because we are consistent with what built the business. And we go to great lengths to make sure that when you bring a deer or a hog or whatever it may be, your meat stays your meat all the way through the process. But we want to be as true to the original intent, which is a local meat company. And that's something that we want to maintain for as long as the Lord lets us do it.
There's no better way to serve perfect crawfish than with King Cooker's wide variety of high-jet burners, boiling pots, straining baskets, seafood paddles, and check out King Cooker's special serving tables and trays. Make your seafood boil party easy and perfectly tasty. Find a retailer near you or go to kingcookerwithak.com and use discount code DDKK23 and save on your King Cooker products. That's kingcooker.com, discount code DDKK23. We're on the Mississippi Gulf Coast beach and we're getting ready to board up with Captain Jeremy and head on out for a very special trip with a young man named Tanner. And we hunting tarpon. Come on with us. Bayou Wild, we show a lot of fishing and hunting trips where we give you a lot of how to, where to, technique, and you get to witness how we do it. But today was kind of a special story.
I think we have an amazing fishery here. I think people stop fishing for them. That's why you don't hear so much about them. But you know, we're bringing that back. And most days, you know, we're looking for one fish, and if we can accomplish that, then it's, you know, it's an amazing day. Give you all a rundown of what we usually do here. When one of these lines goes off, we're running really loose drag. It's going to start taking it out, taking it out, taking it out. That fish is going to come out of the water, and when it goes back in the water, I want you to run on this reel and just start cranking. Just start putting some pressure on it, right? After that, when he keeps making his run, then you can pick your rod up out of the rod holder. Just depending on what the fish does, we might deadboat it or I might get on the engines, and but we're always gonna fight this fish towards the bow. So we'll start, if Tanner, you're on the reel, we're gonna just kind of slowly start walking towards the bow with him, and I'll get the bow pointed in that direction.
So we got a trip from Hunt of a Lifetime, and I really thought it'd be fun to come down and try to catch a tarpon in like Louisiana, Mississippi area. I went to Canada and fished like some of the lakes there and caught some big northern, but other than that, it's been like panfish, stuff like that, in little lakes.
Yeah, we have a cabin up north in Wisconsin that we go fishing almost every weekend.
My cancer was called Ewing sarcoma, and it's a rare bone cancer. There's like, I want to say 1,000 cases in the US per year.
Yeah, it's one in a million.
Something like that. So it's about one in, it's one in a couple million. I don't know what the exact odds are, but so I had a year of 14 hospital stays for chemo and was it 50 some days of radiation, I think.
Yeah, it was 53 days in the hospital for chemo, and then another 50-some days of radiation. And I mean, it all started with him complaining of a groin injury in football his senior year, and then you know, found out that it was cancerous and it had kind of spread, and you know, we took it from there, and he's been just unbelievable. We've had a couple of tough years, you know, with him being diagnosed in 2019 and going through all the treatment that he went, and now he's been NED, so which is no evidence of disease, for the last about 18 months. He's been able to go to school and do some things a normal 20-year-old should be doing, and to be able to share this with him is just unbelievable.
There's a few more coming up.
Oh, there are, Darren. Oh yeah, here we go, here we go. Come on, baby. Come on. God, you smell that?
Oh,
Lord.
there it is.
There he is, there he is! It's real. Just start reeling. Real. Pick it up now. Set it to strike. You got him. Good job, baby!
You're doing good. Holy crap.
What's it like, Tanner?
Fun so far.
Just keep reeling. You got this, baby.
Getting close, you're getting close, Tanner.
Come on. Come in. Got it, baby.
Got him?
Beautiful, baby! Good job, Tanner. Look at that fish.
That was fun. That was really fun. Jumping and everything was cool.
Gotta go kiss him.
Back off the drag for me. Take that, Jim.
What you just witnessed was a young man that came a long way to fulfill a dream, and I think he had it just now. Great opportunity from the crew. We saw that fish slick, and Captain Jeremy said, yeah, well, I just about can guarantee you there's going to be tarpon on that slick. And as soon as we got in that slick, boom, the line went off.
There he is. It's real. Just start reeling. Real.
Had a little chaos going on, but Tanner came through and handled it perfect.
They're strong fish, and the jumping it's cooler in person than you can have it in a video, for sure.
Won 2 minutes. Got the lucky hat on. Made it happen.
Yeah.
What'd you say about that? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, well, it is the lucky hat.
It is.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be. That's the only reason that it's not because Captain Jeremy's good at what he's doing. It's the lucky hat.
Right, for sure.
Delta Marina is Plaquemines Parish fishing one-stop. Get live bait, fuel, ice, tackle, and marine supplies. Then launch into the world's most productive saltwater fishing. Return to the fishing cleaning station, relax in first-class cabins overlooking the bayou, all in Delta Marina's safety video monitored parking lot. Need a fishing charter guide? Delta Marina can hook you up. Cook your catch in your kitchenette or dine in the upstairs restaurant. Visit Delta Marina for a day or a week. Stop in just off Highway 11 down Rosemary Drive in Empire. Visit thedeltamarina.com.
We love our children. We protect them. We guide them. We prepare them for life in the world. With all that we do, from deep in our hearts, we cannot control all things. Life-threatening illnesses and disabilities affect far too many of our children each year. While we cannot change the circumstance, we can make dreams come true. Dreams to provide hope, to provide spiritual healing and strength, to provide moments of happiness and relief in the hardest of times. We can give a glimmer of light and hope in a time of darkness and despair. Join huntofalifetime.org to help make dreams come true, to provide hope for children with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Hunt of a Lifetime is a nonprofit organization fulfilling dreams for hunting and fishing trips to youth 21 and under with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Visit huntofalifetime.org to learn how you can make a difference.
Continuing this week's show, we're off to the Mississippi Gulf Coast with Stillwater Fishing Charters for a fishing trip of a lifetime for a young man from Wisconsin.
Hi, my name is Tanner Kelm. I'm a cancer survivor. I'm from River Falls, Wisconsin, and this is my Hunt of a Lifetime trip with Stillwater Fishing Charters.
You'll be sitting there all day long, bored, hot, miserable, and that drag goes off one time. And then it's all worth it, right then and there.
Reel. Just reel. That's him. He's on. He's on.
In the scheme of things, there's probably fewer tarpon fishermen than most species. It's a very difficult species to target. It's limited. You got to have specialized equipment. Of all the fish I've ever caught in my life, the most exciting is a tarpon.
Keep reeling though, whole time.
The biggest mistake to me you can make in tarpon fishing is getting in a hurry trying to pump into the boat, because you take those big pumps like they tell you not to do on tuna fishing. They want you to do a short pump and then get back down. Short pump, get back down.
He's doing great. Here he comes up. He's about to jump. He's about to jump. There you go. That was beautiful.
Tanner did great this morning. He stayed just reel. Just reel. Don't try to pump him and horse him in. Just reel and take your time. I promise you it'll go way faster if you just do it right. Just steady reel.
If you don't get excited about tarpon fishing when one's on, you need to give up. Do something else. Go play golf.
Going forward. Lay down. You look big. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. You ain't getting away from me. Come on.
There's nothing like that fish coming out of the water. It's the closest thing that you can do to blue marlin fishing inshore, you know, and it's a lot cheaper too.
Come on, big boy. Get out of here. Get out of here, big boy.
That's what it's all about right there. Good job, boys.
Hot damn.
Today we've had a lot of success fishing with this coon pop bait. Now this is the invention of the famous Coon Schwest from Louisiana. And the way it's rigged up, it's a stainless steel circle hook. Wired to it is a jig head, then a soft plastic. The idea is when the fish takes it, he sets the hook himself on the circle hook, the wire comes loose and goes free, and you've got a hooked fish. Coon Pop by Coon Schwest, very popular.
I'm telling you, there's thousands on the screen.
They're still coming on the right side. They're all right
They're
here.
right behind.
They're
Look
right
at
here. They're right here.
Look at them.
100 of them.
What are they doing?
Gotta go off. Come on. That's what it looks like when it's.
Outrigger, real! Yeah! Outrigger on! Big fish!
And tarpon fishing definitely number one in the books. I mean, there's nothing like the shock and awe every single time you get to be in a kid in a candy store again.
Outrigger line, baby!
Tanner was the first time he's caught a tarpon. He caught 3 of them.
Yeah.
How did you grade him on the way he caught that fish?
He did amazing, absolutely perfect. I thought that last one was going to take him a little bit longer. That's the second biggest tarpon I've ever seen on my boat.
In Cajun country, the tarpon's referred to as the Grande Kai, and that means big scale. And this is it, and it's traditional for the angler to keep a scale as a souvenir when they release the fish. This one's going all the way back to Wisconsin with Mr. Tanner. Grande Kai. What's the long-term prognosis?
Right now, you know, it's good. It's really good. He's, you know, typically with that cancer, that type of cancer, the reoccurrence is quite high. And we're hoping to get to that 4-year mark. If we get to that mark, we can call him in remission. So we're 18 months into that, and everything's looking good. We'll go every 6 months, and that's for another year, and then after that we'll go every year. So I typically live 3 months at a time because of him, right, with the scans and everything, and never thought about it once today. So it's amazing. It doesn't seem to affect him like his mom and I, you know. He just lives life.
So right now I'm going to school in Mankato. I'm a biology major, but I'm going into pre-med and I want to do pediatric oncology, which is like a little kid cancer doctor. So I've been in contact with a couple of my doctors and stuff and talking to them about steps I can take to help me get through that whole process and do all that.
Jeremy, this was a very special trip today. Contrast as far as what a typical day tarpon fishing with you here on the Mississippi coast, and then contrast that against what went on today.
Most days, you know, we're looking for one fish, and if we can accomplish that, then it's, you know, it's an amazing day. This morning, everything broke loose, everything went right, one after another. Our drift patterns were perfect. Keaton and everybody else working the cockpit, getting the lines out when they needed to was a work of art.
Caught them on the outrigger, baby.
In Louisiana, food brings everyone together. These are the flavors that make friends out of total strangers. The flavors that remind you of home. It's the meals you crave, that take time, that show love. Because in Louisiana, we cook. And we know that when we come together to cook and eat, life gets better. So pull up a chair, leave room for seconds, and pass a good time. Because life needs Louisiana flavor, baby.
I'm Gracie Reisman. I recently won a talent award at Miss America for clogging. It's a pretty unique talent, so the Louisiana propane dealers asked me to tell you about some unique safety features about your propane tanks. First, they are certified for 12 years. After that, you must have them recertified or replaced. If you make any changes to a home unit, you must have it inspected by a certified propane dealer. And that's the law. Find out more at louisianapropane.com.
I'm Meredith Pelche from Thibodaux, Louisiana, and I won this boat from CCA Star in their raffle drawing. I love to fish, probably since I was about 5-6 years old. Oh, I'm very excited. It was totally unexpected.
Become a supporter of the Louisiana Wildlife Agents Association today by visiting supportlwaa.org. Browse the selection of exclusive gear, including t-shirts in a variety of colors and styles, plus hats, koozies, and more. Gear up today and support the LWAA. There's no better way to serve perfect crawfish than with King Cooker's wide variety of high-jet burners, boiling pots, straining baskets, seafood paddles, and check out King Cooker's special serving tables and trays. Make your seafood boil party easy and perfectly tasty. Find a retailer near you or go to kingcookerwithak.com and use discount code DDKK23 and save on your King Cooker products. That's kingcooker.com, discount code DDKK23.
This was one of those trips where everything just fell into place. The weather was right, the fish were there, they were active, and everybody did their job and ended up with a wonderful day.
You know, it's a really big deal to get, you know, a great photography and videography team on a boat. You know, so rarely do we get people on the boats that can actually film these fish and know what they're doing filming these fish. So to get an opportunity to have 3 hooked that are doing the acrobatic things these fish do and get to share it with other people that are just mind blown every time they see it.
Today's trip was one for the books. For Tanner, some may call it beginner's luck, but it wasn't just luck. Tanner handled the massive tarpon like a seasoned veteran, landing 3 of the 4 monster fish and leaving the South with a story his family will share for the rest of their lives.
Especially to be out here with Tanner and getting to send this kind of video back to them that they can cherish the rest of their life and have. It's the hunt of a lifetime.
I'm gonna hang these tarpon flags upside down. Each one of them is a catch. We got 2 more to go. Catch and release is upside down. Right side up is a killed fish. But we decided not to kill a fish.
We thank the efforts of Captain Jeremy McHugh, Keaton Day, and Hunt of a Lifetime Foundation for having us on this memorable adventure.
When Hunt of a Lifetime approached you about doing this trip, what were your initial thoughts?
I said, let's do it. You know, we do try to give and do a couple trips like this a year. We got 3 fish today. We went 3 for 4, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world. That's pretty special.
But for Tanner Kelm, we've got a feeling his adventures are just beginning, making him and his dad honorary members of the Bayou Wild team.